say na me for transfers ni bi kakra so sombra eye ena no pay na kobimenu ekoka che Manchester United for ni say osro ma opese okolo no because we here playing time okay say Thomas Tuchel enemu ne squad for England national team no in some trophy bisa Thomas Tuchel say kobimenu no na one friend no Emma Thomas Tuchel ka say kobimenu no obi bia de aka ye playing time kobimenu so pese or part of the national team. Enti na pay ana okoka che Manchester mpany for say osro ma loan de opese oko Manchester for ka che kobimenu ne company said the only way obetima free Manchester loan here say was say omunya a replacement for kobimenu eno na Manchester United for so place call and the quality come de so mo pe Conor Gallagher no enti sa Conor Gallagher ne Manchester United story ni na related to kobimenu say ade san ka Manchester United enya Conor Gallagher nkoma kobimenu akolon. But Manchester United for place call and no pay call Atletico Madrid no. Manchester for ka so mo pe Conor Gallagher loan. Na loan no. E no na Atletico Madrid for so mbeti asia. Conor Gallagher no mama na ko loan by e obligation to buy. E be 45 million pounds. E no na Manchester United for ka say Conor Gallagher loan plus 45 million pounds obligation to buy no muntimi. Empia. Enti Manchester United for pull out e wo Conor Gallagher deal nim. Otina see away your presentation na Manchester e dey ato kobimenu anim say o menya replacement enti kobimenu enko baabia ewie ya Manchester afidi o menya aka che kobimenu o menya replacement nanka no pe o mo try so beti menya Conor Gallagher loan no aba Manchester by Atletico Madrid say a obligation to buy 45 million pounds Manchester so muntini enti ewie ya away your presentation no ana Manchester for aka che kobimenu say o menya replacement nti kobimenu entina transfer deadline kobimenu moving ko baabia agese bibifo fra baba abesan ka wiem ama nneoma asesa so assistance now there transfer deadline kobimenu enko baabia na Saudi Arabia for move na o de two dwa about Andre Santos Chelsea no ni nyina ne yese na Chelsea for willing so maybe 50 million euros no it's kind of free Saudi buy no na nkene ya Chelsea person mo 50 million euros ne for Andre Santos. Now Andre Santos na catch Chelsea for say o person o World Cup. No betima ko World Cup o Saudi a entimi mbwa no. E be den say e betima to yensa dia friend no national team ni. No person o tina wo Europe. So be free Chelsea kwa na wo say eye European club obenye biabo. Enti Saudi dia onko so eye boy no and refuse you deal no ene. Anka Saudi anka Chelsea give 50 million euros. So transfer deadline no Andre Santos eso so entimi movie a Chelsea we say nanka Saudi sika no say de enya yeka wentimi movie na ken story ba kwa de two dwa me so mewrem kakra no Liverpool ne magei de no really as you said Liverpool doctors no London Liverpool doctors London say omo twen omo standby omo twen confirmation say ombe wi na so omo wi na ke oni ma de kwenti amadi na 50-50 no Liverpool supporters o mutie mi o mo hwe me problem abani nyina no Crystal Palace coach Oliver Glasner ka che Crystal Palace mpany for say ansa na obetimi ama boy na move no wo mo enya replacement na omo ton magei ma ne kwa odinadwuma beto Oliver Glasner aka che Crystal Palace mpany for say omo enya correct replacement for magei na omo ma ne kwa ono Oliver Glasner na edina dwuma beto obe free Crystal Palace boboko nim eno na ma Crystal Palace mpanyfo soro eskana Liverpool for dia ba ne Crystal Palace for no okay magei di oni Liverpool ewie personal terms long time ago enti problem abani nyina no Oliver Glasner Crystal Palace mpanyfo try some betimi ni coach na sort it out na coach ni etimi aba the final green light no because the coach na ntiase a coach no so de adwuma beto eno na ma Liverpool for doctors abepiem London say coach ne tiase na bibia go through a omo magei emfa flight anase car embepiem wo Liverpool kromo obeye medical so London wa na metimi process ni bibia ntentem na deadline ntimi ambitu omo enti problem aba say for magei de no omo head coach Oliver Glasner o say so man hweye na o man toto omo nyoma ya ordinary adwuma esoso beto nti ye twen ye ba kosi na nkosi 7 PM no ebebo na Ken Tarek Lamptey de no me no ka sei ordinary coach mo kwakwa ne medicals no Chelsea approve bibia de ama no na boy no de Tarek George no o ma approve bibia initially I shall say with AS Roma for ne Tarek George ewie bibia na Chelsea permanent move 30 million euros add-ons and a big sale on clause Roma for ntimi saade no Leipzig anopay shall say ne Chelsea twetwe nkomo Leipzig sika no na Leipzig for so penny loan enti after say Leipzig deal ni break it down no and I'm a Fulham for ebo rema 22 million pounds sale on clause 5 years on am kwanso okwa in medicals e dey am Fulham enti Tarek George ni Fulham no me no ka say on am kwanso okoye ne medicals no e dey am team e friend say eye Fulham na Sancho de no Sancho ewo Aston Villa say oye ne medicals Sancho eye ne medicals with Aston Villa initially na Manchester United ne permanent deal by boy na e friend say Sancho na catch Manchester say on person obey the permanent deal ewo Aston Villa munye ni loan kenu nim say Aston Villa betua ne salary ni 80% Manchester still betua 20% for Sancho salary no Aston Villa betua 80% Manchester betua 20% oho a oye ne medicals ni CC na Manchester pen permanent deal Sancho catch Manchester say on pen permanent deal na Manchester ewo tight corner entina wo so omuti ase de ma eye Sancho no koye ni loan no edema Aston Villa oye ni medicals CC me no ka say yan ka say nua Jiku acquire 4 clubs Jiku acquire 4 clubs Sparta Moscow Besiktas Braha ana Fiorentina Braha ne Fiorentina penny loan ana Sparta Moscow and Besiktas de ne ebe permanent deal be enye long term deal 84 clubs ana abase Jiku omo peno Sparta Moscow Besiktas Braha ana Fiorentina nti till transfer deadline day baby a eya brand fence Jiku eso to de nani betre Manu Akanji ni Inter Milan agree ni nyina ne kende ekoye ne yese na Manu Akanji yese no mpese obebo etia eye to my friend say eye Manchester City. That's the reason why you refuse see eye Spurs deal no je tum say oba kosi akan ede ama eye Inter Milan bobuku no na breakdown ne kakra de buy ne baby am de so no onim say ni loan fee na eye 2 million na de 2 dwa no ne salary no oje ne 9.7 million pounds o de ba euros 11.2 million euros no Inter betua bi na Man City so atua bi Abrante friend say Manu Akanji salary Inter betua bi Man City betua bi na sa option of 50 million euros a eye ne buyout clause na say in case say Inter person ma deal near permanent a de tie ne say sa 50 million euros na betima be mandatory a just say above 50% of games about Inter Milan and say Inter edi Italian Serie A na e was say Inter etimi activate clause no na deal ne be permanent subject to say Inter be Italian Serie A no above 50% of Inter Milan matches no eno de Inter e was say omukotua 50 million euros edema Manchester City bo boku no was no bo Spurs any other clubs na after Spurs Manu Akanji deal no oko Inter no onim Spurs say na nkosi se transfer be wie no omuni Liverpool for kasa for Abrante fence Joe Gomez Spurs and Liverpool for kasa for Joe Gomez na nke nyina nim se Joe Gomez kopie mo AC Milan ana deal no eye off ni nyina no eye magay die no enti Joe Gomez ne so no Spurs for any Liverpool for kasa ni nyina no ebe subject to say Liverpool for betimenya magay enti Spurs for so abalrem na Bayern ne Ademola Lookman di akosi enie Ademola Lookman aka yes e di a che Bayern bobuku no Bayern for latest offer mo di akwakoma the Bergamo club Atlanta for no loan obligation to buy depending on condition when the latest offer team a friend say Bayern e di akwakoma Atlanta loan obligation to buy a bit depending on condition no Bayern for e ka che Atlanta say o me be cover the full salary obligation to buy Bayern di asem say e 30 million euros and they say ni nyina ejina Atlanta for ho Bayern 30 million euros obligation to buy ye cover Ademola Lookman full salary e be ye loan boy na ka yes a che Bayern or Italy or train ni bia private jet aye ready or train say Atlanta for e be gi deal na tum enti Bayern any Ademola Lookman mu nyina train eye Atlanta for no na Harvey Elliott de na to say onam kwanso a okọ Birmingham Harvey Elliott enam kwanso a okọ Birmingham a okọ prima kwa ne medicals ade ama Aston Villa now nim say de ekoye ni nyina na ye say before say enewie odia tum so be kwa Aston Villa no onim say Bayern for Liverpool for Bayern for Liverpool for Harvey Elliott enti eyeme dey say oya story no o ka say Harvey Elliott e ka say eye club and e ka che say on take his decision we the reason why Harvey Elliott free Liverpool now you playing time Bayern frey no and Harvey Elliott esa contact a club and o say Bayern eye by say playing time na wo pedi akoti ma benya playing time and a man choose Aston Villa enti anopa no Bayern for a contact Liverpool but after say Harvey Elliott any club e kasa no and decide so be Villa e ho no benya playing time a loan obligation to buy 35 when him say Liverpool for ton 1.7 million pounds and on trying 35 enti onam kwa so awoko Birmingham good enti atop
Liverpool our London enti magay ebenya a Liverpool player ene
that means say omone eye Oliver Glasner ajiatu wajiatu ona na wayire ni nsem
ba minim the ordinary body but when ajiatu nti magay a Liverpool player
so me sure say replacement no maka kire Oliver Glasner say ombenya replacement in Germany
jiku I don't know kofa jiku mum mejineche oman
who say ope a left center back who so about 3 back that's the reason why nana ni abre so ope Mohamed Salisu no okay on say no ope Salisu na eno so sadio no so ntimi and go through Fulham for after so mo wie Tare George no omo sa ne Chelsea kasa so mo ne Raheem Sterling be wie Raheem Sterling ni Fulham say Chelsea for so betimi ni omawie Chelsea e de Abrante Fence bench wo so betimi na ko Strasbourg permanent deal on say bench wo wa comfort na ho pa Chelsea say omanka so mutim ba ko e wo France Strasbourg no mo so mo de bench wo be so in case na nwumre Sterling ne bench wo etimi free Chelsea omo wages no omo free 425,000 pounds e de free so say Sterling etimi ko Fulham na bench wo e Strasbourg a ye hwede esade ni bewie after say Bayern entimi ansenya Abrante friend say Harvey Elliott no omo free England ho omo sa ba ewrem wo Manchester City Savinho deal no omo say pe Bayern say before say transfer be kwa wie no omo be senya another attacker enti Savinho so koso na between Onana and Benyida baako ebe free Manchester United baako ebe free ho na say me no ka say Onana ka che ni agency ne say omo petim loan club eko yes osi loan cry of so free ball book nim enti say the eba no na Emiliano Martinez de no Galatasaray offer no 25 million euros no say likely say baby ekeka ko no say omo gia Galatasaray che say Onana so betima move yako the opposite side sa transfer the monitor say in case Emiliano Martinez sentimi anko Galana and Onana beko by say Onana etna ho Emiliano Martinez ko Galatasaray ne dia it means say team friends Aston Villa so ebetwe na $7
transfers the every but we saw about could then can say chat
I say who dey makweku brother $7 $7 so
and this is here once the Roma so no and in France over be on container say na minim time on oye America and my club na from
City instructing someone no Italy maybe on back campaign no yeah
okay our national team camp
exactly national team camp
okay enti Donnarumma to City so you done okay how does
anya dey here ni abre anya Donnarumma samo City say na team ni si ebuka ebu no anya Donnarumma samo acha say team when can you Kai Walker wamba draw cancelable look at the quality of the right fullbacks and then City ni right back omo nyoma adwen so motor right back Matisse Nunez no midfield and then go right back and akora na wasa na onenam team ni Rico Lewis just say e team no dey go anya Donnarumma nkom ye ni brabre na anya Donnarumma asam wo City a ono obebo bolo timi di hutu amanfo so ye ne Madrid kra ko bobo akwame hu hyehye ne sa ne say nkwada no over $200 mo kra bobo City omu nsuro say that fear factor ni wo bio it's a sad oh ya mon ko ma asem we dey Jackson na
Nicola Jackson done by Abunche
oh die tie ne say
we Africa players na Abunche Nicola Jackson o kasa bra o se me ma for play o se play no na o sa pa no kra go
o mu di anu echi a bebre betem some contracts You see,
Oh,
I dare Chelsea for penal or Saka.
But you also pen and Saka.
Wait, you see, Chelsea wanted by obligation.
Obligation, yeah.
But why an option? But Chelsea had the clauses as Saka. One say I to say Manuel Akanji there, Manuel Akanji loan €2 million. Name a option there. Name was almost 50% of the game, so automatically it turns to obligation. Inti when on just option 50 million plus option to buy, which is 65. Yeah. But Chelsea the clauses are sounds so can one, which.
But I didn't know maybe 5 years. Says really optional. A target here. I didn't remember some 5 years.
For buying Munich. Send me say, one say a clauses. Say a Chelsea you are going for loan plus option. That was the basics agreement. Okay. Never option would tend to obligation if you meet some clauses. Okay. And on my sounds what to say, if the clauses are met, automatically you are going to sign 5 years with Bayern Munich. Okay. It's the assets today need a loan plus option. A dependent on boy no okwa the performance and a better option to obligation. Your obligation and about 5 years. Okay. It's Chelsea for no they insisted send any straight obligation. By Munich for insisted. So no, I think say the agreement is good. But me concern they say once everyone is happy, I am worried. Okay. Chelsea coach Rombo Hana Papa. The reason why Chelsea called say yes sign Nicola Jackson na there. Yes Liam Delap pra. Chelsea needs quality e weni wo. Achai. Akra no call Sunderland why tell striker o.
Akra won Barcelona say no one.
Adia na ekoso na Chelsea supporters ni panyifo ni bia edi. I am surprised. Me kra no me say. Anana me wusa Copa me pra. Copa me pra bia na coach Joao Pedro as number 10. Meaning say the number 10 options ni na his preference is Joao Pedro because obetimi abo Extravao as 10, obetimi abo Enzo Fernandez as number 10. Ni na he insist on Joao Pedro meaning say Eda Copa me ni won obo Joao Pedro why na kwa gina number 9 ho. Me I'm worried because Chelsea needs quality and number 9 ho. It is Liam Delap na me susu say Nico Kraya de chen no. So oni wa nei Chelsea say yanko pe obi enimani mu yan be sha Chelsea and top striker muso so amama Nico ko and na magay na ekobo. Oh why? Anyway,
Nicola Jackson. French phone cry no. Yensu no kakra.
Sa aswadina na. Oh, ni agent no so hard. Ali Bara to hard you. Ali
Nicolas why there?
Why are they don't out to be we been some wood. But such Chelsea force when you see come up it is good good money. Chelsea are doing business. What I say? Honestly, we in the medicals this year. Chelsea are announcing a cry. In Facundo, she say Chelsea are announcing. Chelsea are doing great business. Ken, my main fast and weekend games be sound so far. Barcelona ne Vallecas mo woni ma mienu edi hu nkomo kakra. Vallecas de no kwasem e wom ni se eye venue a Barcelona ko ho bia no a asem. Either the result won't be good or ye be wie game no bi be pra na san to kwa bi besi. So it was quite expected. Now, sake of time, first of all, sa controversial penalty na e bae no. I am clearly sure say Sankadi no Sankava or ha. And can you say controversies no? Because you don't understand say 2025 La Liga say a bobo controversial incidents see yankoshe va ne do. I don't raise doubts about Barcelona's penalty. Senya sa me and me see hey penalty ne buy no. What I clearly said was that David way the chrono. Only for me pachokin Ghana phobia mehebi. This is the angle one can say obe say a penalty and I say a penalty. And make us say Sanka van wo ho and they show ya. Enka problem is you because obi acha this angle. This is a clear penalty. But the other two angles somebody try first with TV so no. Maybe being one extra say a penalty. And yes other two angles and nkofo twa air trendy just to discredit Barcelona. But this is the proper angle. Ken Wadaroma, what do you call your any penalty? And that was a clear penalty. Into the problem no vano na edum no omo nkasa na omo yaza ye nto aso mi no Barcelona highline no maybe I can't send me a see what game but me observing here maybe I was laughing honestly me who Barcelona first 11 me share back 4 me who Pau Kubasi me who Ronaldo I was surprised coach you know me tell so rest I was surprised see every single game Barcelona be conceding chances last year me know the who come out say chances na Barcelona conceding no any Barcelona ya 1 or 2 esan say omo highline no omo they will always concede chances now most times no ay opponents na they wasteful say opponents ya clinical ombele Barcelona bebre but opponents are wasteful but Barcelona will get their goals see Barcelona conceding chances any problem now but this is the observation I had 10 minutes inside the game Shadia seems exploit but this is a new one Sheva kind of for the no more you once a game ni isi Palisson bobo pa Sakura na no jina finfi no ole ball pa now 10 minutes inside the game Barcelona ball high line the time will be an easy they be no atra or the offside position on a direct to into or the offside position Vallecano for no ball no offside position a direct maybe on for ball nemfa. Now the idea is that say once Vallecano beats the press, baby easy Ginano or in a good position, essence we're taking the lead in that. It's 10 minutes. One easy Palacio or my board the coin. This is the chance. Wait, and now goalkeeper near wonderful save. Actually, some from me 11th minutes. There's some bonkomo. Remember 3 example. This is the second example. Goalkeeper Vallecano never ball the DSM. Now I will talk about that here. 2 players and ever I can on that offside position and again they are directing the goalkeeper and for ball for 2 wings so because the 2 na cross the bar you're in a poor position to attack Barcelona but again should the position of Barcelona for 2 center backs Eric Garcia and Christensen omumienu entiasie ni ho clearly for defense line where it's not make maybe I catch us say so ball high liner one of the components of high line is communication and I idea back what Inigo Martinez to Pau Kubasi last season because someone step forward all the back 4 step forward but when essence communication in unity clearly what you say defense and I will form last example for me 46 minutes again Vallecano for Shadi Omoye and the next one. Once a Vallecano for still Shadi Omoye. Nkomana me new D no. 3 examples ni nyina sa easy and na watra and we beat offside trap no. On a better rate so for ball no call wings so for ball no move ko. Ball no kwa again na easy Palacio no. Essence ogina in a better position to no attack Barcelona is a cra na fi yeko. It is a problem the coach needs to address that. There to be Real Madrid me who say me observations be kakra na me per se again I would want to highlight kakra me low-key me monitor Madrid for right back right wing ho because a combination last season Madrid brew hopa because Lucas Vazquez esan sene defensive lawyer weakness teams exploit hopa. So they be me share Trent combination with whoever plays at the right back, at the right wing, vis-a-vis Madrid's midfield. Now watch this. And I know Madrid ball against Osasuna. About Trent, na Ibrahim Diaz. So that Ibrahim Diaz defensively or yadi or be complemented Trent. And I know Madrid for ball against Real Oviedo. We send 3-0 no. Kabayane boy, and a ball Facundo Master. Sorry, Franco Mastantuano ewenenim. That is good combination. Weekendy, me who line up na mu say Trent ebo, and mu say Mastantuano edge na onenim. Me shame. Now the reason is say Trent defensively or you weak. Mastantuano defensively or you weak. It is a whole combining 2 players are defensively or you weaker. Opponents will explore that position. Game na start here and mu say changes kakraba. Change his number and say, once a Madrid midfielder, no. Normally, you see Freddy Valverde as a number 10. Na Ada Goulet ne Tchouaméni about the double pivot because say Ada Goulet a controller in the game. But weekend game, me understand most times, Oma Ada Goulet no call him na Freddy Valverde edge na defensive midfield say na be ya Trent any man stand to one esan so we weak defensively no counter attack bia no Freddy Valverde add in the pace e be take it over. Now 2 examples yan come minutes 19 na hwan komo na be ne wudi no can't see me call and again hwe nam minutes 19 na Trent and alpha ball man stand to one and air call for the ball. Now opponents in Mallorca for no more defending too deep. Now, it's sunset trends in the stand one. Oji ball if you say defensively, we are weak in it. Watch the position of Freddy Valverde. Now his eyes is on Sanko for the position. Now this is the reason why the coach decided to put him there. Counter attacks. Obeti me afa before ball. Yes, I have seen changes kakra. Anytime about trends, any player where myself no you weak or complementing with Freddy Valverde taking control of off-the-ball transitions. After Manchester United, decision goalkeeping, Ken. Sene Leme, any Emiliano Martinez. Me yes sure pass say. Yes, see a bonting near Kobisa Manchester United supporters. We 198 because and Komuko for Emiliano Martinez. Now, you see the arguments I am hearing. It is funny, kakra. Any Emmy Weni in Tiankofa goalkeeper. Founder, sir, I can say he's a legend of Manchester United. Over Manchester United from Fulham, who did 34 years. He came to the club and became a legend. What Manchester United needs today, and a young goalkeeper, they need a good goalkeeper. Not necessarily the age. You see, age in common, you phantom chain. Okay. Because Emmy, why best goalkeeper twice? If you are saying 2022 and 2024 achievements are any experience or no and yasam ketua. But a matter of what the coach wants and what the technical directors want. Okay. Coach or pay Emmy. Technical director Jason won't cost no more pen quada that chibi. And as normal, he will take control of the goalkeeping position for a long time. Inti technical directors ne Sene Leme honestly. Wey afa no ba be prove no hu wo ko Belgium a nkwada na esi so munim da no de oye ade pa na Chelsea for far no Mike Pendes. I'm telling you Mike Pendes wey afa no no so be ye bia me ahwe wey ne attribute pa ye oni penalty chi oso wa kama te se tibu kutu amudie ne bi nti afa yi e no be learn the trade. Maybe I'm sure say the plan is that on the first year, on your understudy, then he takes over next year. But say Onana, Ken Makase, Mami Kasam Cho, eh? Mimi Susu say, Makuma Mupadi, Misusu say, Ebiana Onana or cross and the contract, we say he should always be a number 1. Into Emmy, na Emmy Beba, na Onana Bewa, na possible. Okay. What did me show you say? Into no say, it can be Susu say, send le me Beba, no any chance for cup games be. Cup games no so oyadia na obadaleg no oyadia he can drop Onana and that makes a lot of sense. Since for now there when taking a decision now we are supporter of the club but you will not be happy because you need a top goalkeeper who will come and seal the goalkeeping position for you. But the technical directors are looking at future. We supporters we look at today and the results. Well, it's a decision. I wish them all the best.
Okay, I know I Manchester United goalkeeping no and ever say you do the two this is Santiago Jimenez. Chelsea, Congress and Committee Makoyana, AC Milan, Santiago Jimenez, AC Milan, Shakai, the internet and now Omoshi. Puto. So, who is this here or in America and so Fulham, and you're somewhat crazy. And Nicola Jackson, you are confirmed the amount. Sir, Majone Bayern Munich from Chelsea, Nicola Jackson, the Cobayan. Make it biggie. Ken, do you know what to say?
Nyamia dum bibia e boko boss.
Remo kakama me.
Kenam Chelsea Empire. Na omonye careful. Say the decision they have taken today Emma back na Emma behante Chelsea. Ano ni ade say omo bo ho Empire. Because Chelsea unya a better backup striker. Sisi amena wo ka say than Nicolas Jackson. Ken their strikers say Chelsea bobo kodima at Chelsea. Enya João Pedro ball obo since our arrival here numbers of the match Chelsea goals are all sharp and Camrante no mo to mo ba yeso mo me bench Nicolas Jackson the per the numbers game e wo English Premier League ni no they are not better than Nicolas Jackson Liam Delap, João Pedro. These two strikers, last season, no numbers on Momaye, and then Nicholas Jackson there. Jackson, Chelsea. Actually, say at least, or you fit and okay with the system at Chelsea. And they say, oh man, Nicholas Jackson, acquire. Now, Kwako Pay will be the number. It should be on to what that kind of experience in Premier League anymore. Santiago Jimenez or Mudin home common again. Ne performance, AC Milan or started very well. But see, I'm not say near perform Kakadi ama striker. AC Milan Nankasa Crampo Munya, Nanka striker Nini Bobo Kunim because of the performance. It is a Aqua Cobasa Liam de la Pepra. Now open better backup striker. Now was saying Chelsea decided to have Nicholas Jackson after that. But probably Chelsea had the business aspect of this whole move because 50 million euros for a move there, a loan deal there, a good for Chelsea, a CK, but Omo Mpire, na decision no more taken, I'm back, I'm a handy because a Cobasa João Pedro Niwa, Maggie, yes, striker Chelsea beating me and falling on. So, remember Chelsea, that kind of performance, and Nicholas Jackson at the Beba. Ken, coach and friend Enzo Maresca. The last game they played against Fulham, not performance and then bad, honestly speaking. But the coach should be careful in certain decisions will be making for Chelsea Bobo Kono in matches. Defenders stand to the test. Tosin Adarabioyo, a performance was super. Or when 7 duels. Weekend here in there is no defender in Premier League anymore. Or winning more duels than Tosin Adarabioyo. So he stood to the test against the former club. Ebono Homo de Manema Conkain de Chelsea. In Finfi Honum, quite Fulham fast on a ball. Epen numbers, Finfi, no creative overloads. And the overpower a opposition do no. Not Chelsea midfielders, no. Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez were strong so much to the extent, say, and found some numerical advantage. Finfi, which is Fulham for no one to be overpower. Caicedo did extremely well. Finfi Honum in terms of tackles. NBBR, interceptions. He won possession 11 times. Premier League game with 3. There is no midfielder. Oh, we need possession. Caicedo. He did the job extremely well for Chelsea. But coach need a mistake be going forward or making sure so repeat some mistake. Liam de la play and Enzo Maresca changes or they Tarek George and a bem. Tarek George bem no. Now you move few senka obe pushy players libi. And they are certain positions. No the Tarek George Ababa Bejina ahead the left side of the attack. What happened to the performance can pre-season especially at the Club World Cup. You share English Premier League in Arsenal. João Pedro modern morning to say they won Club World Cup. It is because a player and if you say position now they born which is the left wing and the position of bow externally ye name up the right wing. But right wing is here occupied by Estevayo. It's the left wing now and a Pedro Neto. But the injury aba now all ye changes any player abemwa. Now you move few say empo Ebianka obi at the Gettins and a Kebem on only Bemwa. No pushy Pedro Neto and an acco. The normal position on only pet. No ball Club World Cup Limu XLE, which is the right wing. Now the João Pedro Aqua number 9. Now the Estevayo about the number 10 position at the Ama Chelsea. But coach in Yenisa. One for a player no getting some or the Tarek George in a buy. Or didn't buy and was also doing only ball force 9. That was when a Fulham chassis saw attacking Chelsea because not Chelsea need any form of attacking threat as a number 9 ever anymore. And play another on Chedem who gave it so and from Chelsea. It was in the second half. And no year changes now for the Master Sama Chelsea. Or the Tarek George control the left wing. A year changes. Emma João Pedro could the number 9. Next to Bayuba and Finfi. And a Chelsea chassis said about the normal game. Air attacking ordinary results. And pain baby, there are certain teams are. We mistake a Kirby. In our selection, when changes are on the capitalize on that somebody ahead. But the individual brilliance of the Chelsea players and make sure some of them we need a day. And so Eddie Amon and Yama Conkai. Kudos to the players and Chelsea for getting the 3 maximum points. Ken Liverpool. Yesha League in Arsenal. Ubi so be as a wine a Belgian league now. Me am me choose Liverpool. And it's because of our performance last season. And then the kind of quality additions at Liverpool Bobo Kuna ye. It's an expect to send Yama Befa and Yama Liverpool Bobo Kuna in them. But as we speak, my realizing problems me no. I will Liverpool Bobo Kuna. The Mohamed Salah inefficiency and at the Liverpool defense. Make the Liverpool defense because last season at this stage, Ken, you share league in Arsenal. Now Liverpool Bobo Kono first 3 matches in the English Premier League, no match 7 goals are conceded 0. First 3 matches. Now Liverpool Bobo no. After 7 goals, our conceded 0. Or share Manchester United 3-0. Or share Brentford 2-0. And or share Ipswich 2-0. It's defense no. I shall say right from the start of the league. And now any points. And Liverpool Bobo no. But this time around, as we speak, Liverpool first 3 matches on English Premier League. Liverpool has 8 goals and we conceded 4. It's the scoring rate there. Obeka sen called the back home. But we conceded 4 goals. As a last season at this time, now Liverpool conceded goal. It's defensively problem kakra o the Mohamed Salah inefficiency ken. Yentimi nkan ho asem because of Salah more body ama Liverpool. And this status our build it. E dey ama ho as a footballer since we joined Liverpool Boko no. Last season as at this stage, now Mohamed Salah I contributed 6 goals directly and the Diama Liverpool Boko no from first 3 matches and Liverpool Abo League anymore. Okay. Now Mohamed Salah shot 3 and I assisted 3. But this season as we speak, so why the Mohamed Salah? It is not as if the goals in Makeke and yes assist in Makeke, but the performance of Mohamed Salah and Kasa as a player, it will Liverpool a questionable kaka. It's a Liverpool game no. Akwa ye BB or honum. Last season at this stage, I know I contributed 6 goals. No? This season, Mohamed Salah from the first 3 matches in the Premier League only has 1 goal, 1 assist. And can normal for every player. Set 3 matches all contributed 2 direct goals. But I am talking about it because it is Mohamed Salah. Any pedigree standard. I was a man because in football, you are always going to be graded by the standards you set for yourself. And by the standard you won't free Mohamed Salah all last season. No? This time around, take off him. He has to work on himself. Not getting to the best of form in Liverpool because c'est Salah aspire no expert here. Liverpool in a good day, good games. He's the live wire for Liverpool. Now me most Soboslai Abasoken. I feel that the arrival of Florian Wirtz is making Soboslai a better player. It's as if Florian Wirtz. Yes. Why? Now rival no. Emma Soboslai a better player. Yes. Oche games in Asia from right back. Obo center back okay. But still making sure so get to Liverpool do here and they from players so and look at the free kick and no watch a very unusual of him. And I think say they are doing well. But I'm for being can now young can't 120 into someone shall see any 120 Florian Wirtz. And no crowd also ya on shall young can we also go Germany camp we also and so one is so hard. So or by the end I think that especially in the second half it was better than the young. But I don't get kind of aye. So for this was Chelsea can and as a United player. I don't know says cannot turn okay.